Formal impeachment inquiry into our president, and college students are all for it. Watch.
Do you agree with her? Do you think President Trump should be impeached?
I think he should be impeached.
He definitely has done enough things to be impeached.
That's a great thing. I mean, I thought she would wait a little bit, but they want to get it done right now, so that's good.
And do you think President Trump should be impeached?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he should.
Okay, the only problem is, we haven't seen this side of the video, those same students couldn't answer why our president should be impeached. Here with more on his interviews is editor-in-chief of Campus Reform, Cabot Phillips. Hey, Cabot. Were you surprised, first of all?
Yeah, I was not surprised at all. I think whenever students are presented with a question, they're always going to default to the liberal position because that's the echo chamber they live in on college campuses. Now, the problem with living in an echo chamber is often you aren't able to explain why you believe what you do. Watch what happened when I challenged them and simply said, what has he done to be impeached?
I'm sure there's reasons that I don't know of.
I don't know if I can say any specific type of event or specific action.
What do you think is an impeachable offense he's committed?
Well, I'm not that into politics. I don't really pay that much attention to it.
Honestly, I think it's a lot of just how popular he is.
And isn't it interesting how quickly they go from he needs to be impeached to, well, I'm not totally sure. I feel this way, though. And again, I've been on over 100 college campuses with Leadership Institute's Campus Reform. I've seen this play out time and time again where people come in with these strong opinions, but because they're never challenged, they're not used to actually having to explain why they think what they do. And so reasonable people can disagree on impeachment and what should happen here, but you should at least be able to defend yourself. And this is an example of why it's so important for us to be educated, to have viewpoint diversity, because when you're never challenged, you don't know how to express why you think what you do. You don't actually have facts. You just have those feelings you're relying on. And that's a bad thing for everyone. And you can see it play out there time and time again on campus.
That was at Marymount University in Virginia. Yeah. Did you talk to anyone who said, no, I don't want him to be impeached?
There was no one that said that they did not want him to be impeached. And even if there was, I think they'd be afraid of expressing that opinion in the first place. We know how hostile of a place campus is for anyone that dares to defend President Trump. And so I think that surely there are more students that support him, but a lot of them are afraid to actually speak out. Yeah. And I think this also plays into the fact of it's easy to laugh this off. It's easy to say, oh, well, these are just silly college students. You need to remember their vote counts just as much as yours and mine. Millennials are now the largest voting bloc in America. Moving forward, we should hope to have an educated electorate. And so I think when you see videos like this, it's a reminder of what happens when you have an echo chamber and just how important it is. We need to encourage people to think critically for themselves and not feel pressure to support one side over the other.
Right. You're right. Thank you so much, Cabot. Have a great weekend.
Ainsley.
You're welcome. 28 minutes after the top of the hour, the president wants answers. Who leaked information to the whistleblower? White House